case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1935, the Supreme Court of the United States heard the landmark case Schechter Poultry Corp v. United States, which centered around Congress's authority to regulate purely intrastate activities that do not have a direct effect on interstate commerce. The case arose after Schechter, a poultry company operating in New York City, was convicted of violating labor and trade regulations under the Live Poultry Code. The defendants argued that the regulations were unconstitutional as they attempted to govern in-state activities beyond the scope of Congress's authority. The Circuit Court of Appeals upheld most of the convictions, with the exception of 2 counts related to labor hours and wages. Both the defendants and the government appealed, and the Supreme Court granted writs of certiorari to review the case. The live poultry industry in New York City involved a complex market structure, with most live birds coming from other states and commission men acting as intermediaries between buyers and sellers, including slaughterhouse operators. The Supreme Court ultimately found that the transactions in question did not directly affect interstate commerce and therefore could not be regulated by Congress under the Commerce Clause of the Constitution. The court rejected the government's argument that labor hours and wages had a direct impact on prices and warned that if Congress were granted control over such aspects, it could lead to excessive regulation of smaller business operations. The court ultimately ruled that there was no constitutional justification for the government's attempts to expand its authority over purely intrastate activities.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.